Welcome to my school. This is Institución Educativa Barrios, Unidos del Sur, a public school located in Florencia, Caquetá. Dear ASOCOPI committee and ASOCOPI family, this is Hans Oviedo-Gómez. I am an EFL teacher at both undergraduate and school levels, and I am a PhD candidate in education with emphasis in ELT at Universidad del Valle. Last year, in 2025, I had the honor of participating in this contest and reaching second place. This year, I come back with the desire to achieve it. Reason why I want to present my doctoral study and my contribution to the ELT community. From my teaching experience, I've worked with students and communities shaped by diverse sociopolitical, economic, and cultural realities. These realities are often connected to displacement, war, conflict, racism, classism, territorial exclusion, and other forms of inequality. This is why I've been problematizing ELT from a critical intercultural stance. The colonial perspective by scholars such as Núñez Pardo, Catherine Walls, Jaime Uzma, Walter Miñolo, Orlando Falsborda, Carlo Granados Beltrán, among others, have helped me take a position regarding colonial traces in terms of power, knowing, and being. These lenses have allowed me to understand, question, value, resignify, and co-construct knowledge with teachers and students. Most studies related to textbook analysis have tended to overlook students' and teachers' voices, or in our case, their sentipensares. For this reason, my doctoral research unveils criteria for EFL textbooks from students and teachers' sentipensares. As a result of my lead review, I published an article in Guillermo de Ockham Journal, in which I identified 7 main tensions in the relationship between these constructs. Generally speaking, these tensions reveal the need to further explore how EFL textbooks are evaluated, selected, and used in Colombian state-funded schools. The study conceptualizes 3 interrelated constructs. First, critical interculturality as an ethical political stance. Second, EFL textbooks as complex sociocultural and multimodal mediations. Third, students and teachers sentipensares as epistemic standpoints. With this in mind, my research question is, what evaluation, selection, and use criteria for EFL textbooks are unveiled from students and teachers sentipensares regarding critical interculturality aspects in the English Please series? Concerning the methodology, this is a qualitative documentary research framed under a sociocritical paradigm based on the theory proposed by Quincheloe and McLaren and complemented with students and teachers sentipensares. In sum, this doctoral study considers the analysis of the EFL textbooks complemented with the voices of the real users of the textbooks, students and teachers. My research was conducted in the Amazon region of Colombia, specifically in Florencia, Caquetá. The participants included 4 EFL teachers from state-funded urban and rural secondary schools participating in in-depth interviews. Additionally, the study included 6 to 7 students from the participating schools in 4 different focus groups. The English Please series was also treated as part of the research corpus. These state-provided EFL textbooks were analyzed through the Critical Multimodal Thematic Analysis, or CMTA, metrics that I designed for this study and that might be other contribution from this research. Now, I want to move to the main contribution of this study, which are the named triads of criteria. The first triad is criteria for dialogic and problem-posing critical interculturality. It means analyzing possibilities for dialogue, reflection, problem-posing, and critical engagement with social, cultural, and environmental realities. The second triad is criteria for equitable access, participation, and contextual mediation. It has to do with the real conditions of public schools, including availability, shared use, photocopies, rural contexts, and the role of teachers in adapting textbooks to students' realities. The third triad is criteria for contextualized language design and critical learning practices. It refers to coherent language progression, digital support, and meaningful communicative opportunities. The fourth triad is criteria for multimodal coherence, comprehension, and agency. It refers to the way images, layout, color, and multimodal elements can either support or hinder students' comprehension, participation, and agency. Finally, the last triad is criteria for territorial recognition and culturally situated representation. It questions whether textbooks make local, rural, ethnic, diverse, and other identities visible. As a conclusion, conceived as interrelated critical orientations rather than procedural checklists, these triads invite teachers, institutions, and decision makers to reposition the evaluation, selection, and use of EFL textbooks as an ethical, context-responsive, and transformative practice for grounding agency, territorial recognition, and critical engagement in ELT. Finally, it would be an honor for me to be part of the plenary speakers this year. Hope to see you in our ASOCOPI Congress in Bucaramanga. Thank you.